Hey, redefining fitness here. Today, let's talk about proteins.
No,
Today, let's talk about fats.
no,
Okay, today, let's talk about carbohydrates.
not at all.
Today, let's talk about bones.
No ways.
Okay, actually, putting all these things together, we will talk about body composition.
Yes.
So, in this video, let's talk about body composition. Good one. Yeah, good one. In physical fitness, body composition is used to describe the percentages of fat, bone, water, muscles, and 6 other elements in human body. Muscular tissue takes up less space in our body than the fat tissue. Actually, our body composition as well as our weight determines the leanness. Two people of same sex and same body weight may look totally different from each other because they have a different body composition. If we talk about fats, then it's one of the energy source in our system. But excess fat or fat deposition may result in major diseases like cardiovascular disease or hypertension. The average fat percentage according to the American Council on Exercise states that for a male it should be maintained between 18 to 24%, while that of female should be maintained between 25 to 31%. There are different types of fats within our system, which I will explain you in my other videos. It is also mandatory to monitor bone mass or bone density on a yearly basis as a person grows older. This helps them in knowing how strong their bones are. People with less bone mass or less density are quite prone to joint pains, and those with least density suffer through problems like arthritis and osteoporosis. If we consider 100% as our body weight, then the average water percent should be between 60 and 70%. Water helps us move around freely, otherwise frequent dehydration, cramps and joint immobility occurs. People consuming less water will have health problems like digestion problems, skin problem, renal calculus, or you may also call it as kidney stone, and many more, as the list is endless. Muscle is a soft tissue found in most of the animals. Muscle cells contains protein filaments of actin and myosin. These act just as bar magnets. Like magnet filament slide past each other, producing contraction that change both the length and shape of the cell. Muscle functions to produce force and motion. They are primarily responsible for maintaining and changing the posture, locomotion, as well as movement of internal organs, such as contraction of the heart and the movement of food through the digestive system. Almost 99% of the mass of the human body is made up of these 6 elements, namely oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. And only about 0.85% is composed of the other 5 elements, which are potassium, sulfur, sodium, chlorine, and magnesium. And yes, all of these are necessary for life. The remaining elements are just the trace elements, of which more than a dozen are thought to be necessary for life or play a role in good health. Just for example, fluorine, which hardens dental enamel but seems to have no other function. An easy way to remember the 6 most essential elements in living organisms is CHONPC. Alternatively, you can spell it as CHONCH-P. This is Redefining Fitness for a better, fitter and healthier tomorrow. Thanks for the view. Subscribe for more. Redefining Fitness. Bingo!